Do me a favor. Pick a song you love, put a finger on the desk, and tap out the rhythm. Just the beat. Go. You can hear it, can't you? Not the tapping, the actual song, the whole thing, the words and the bass line, and that little guitar bit in the second verse, all of it playing in glorious high fidelity somewhere behind your eyes. So let me ask you something that sounds almost too easy. If a stranger sat across from you and listened to you tap that exact rhythm, would they name the song? Obviously, it's right there. You can practically watch them getting it. Now hold on to how certain you feel right now, because in about a minute, a psychologist is going to prove you wrong, by a margin so enormous it accidentally exposed one of the most quietly destructive glitches in the human mind. In the early 1990s, a Stanford researcher named Elizabeth Newton ran what might be the pettiest brilliant experiment in all of psychology. She split people into two roles, tappers and listeners. The tappers got a handful of songs everyone knows cold. Happy Birthday, the national anthem, that sort of thing. And their whole job was to tap out the rhythm on a table. The listeners just had to name the tune. Here's the part I love. Before a single tap, Newton asked each tapper to predict how they do. Out of every 10 listeners, how many will get it? The tappers thought about it, listened to the song blasting away inside their own heads, and figured, reasonably, that around half would nail it. 50%. That was the honest, confident guess. Then she actually ran it. 120 songs got tapped out. Want to guess how many the listeners recognized? 3. Not 3 in 10. 3 total. 2.5%. The tappers had overestimated themselves 20-fold. And here's the eerie part, they never felt it coming. Every one of them sat there certain the answer was obvious, watching a listener's blank face, thinking, how are you not getting this? So what is actually going on in that gap? Why is it so wide? Because when you tap, you are not experiencing tapping. You're experiencing the song, full, rich, orchestral, right down to the melody in your mind's ear. But the only thing that physically leaves your hand is a bony, tuneless knock, knock, knock. You're hearing a symphony. They're getting Morse code. And the genuinely strange bit is that no matter how hard you try, you cannot unhear your own private version long enough to imagine the silence they're stuck in. That gap has a name. It's called the curse of knowledge, and I promise you, once you know it's there, you will start seeing it absolutely everywhere. And by everywhere, I mean everywhere. It's the doctor firing off a diagnosis you needed a translator for. It's your friend on the phone going, "You just head past the old place and hang a left." What old place? They have no idea, because in their head, the map is already complete and glowing and finished, while yours is a blank sheet of paper. And here's the cruel little twist the research keeps confirming. The more of an expert you become, the worse you get at explaining the very thing you're an expert in. Mastery does not make you a better teacher. It quietly makes you a worse one, because every year you know more, you drift a little further from remembering what it felt like to know nothing at all. Every one of these people is a tapper. They're hearing the whole song, and they're dead sure the taps are enough. So where does something this stubborn even come from? Here's the surprising part. It's not a bad habit you picked up as a busy adult. You have been doing it since before you could tie your shoes. Psychologists have a little test they run on small kids, and it goes like this. Sally has a marble. She tucks it into her basket and toddles out of the room. While she's gone, sneaky Anne moves the marble into a box instead. Then Sally comes back. Simple question, where will Sally look for her marble? You know the answer. The basket, of course. That's where she left it. She never saw it move. A 3-year-old says the box every single time. In their mind, it's airtight. I know it's in the box, so Sally must know it too. They literally cannot picture a mind that knows less than their own. We laugh because by 4 or 5, kids grow out of it. Except here's the truth, we never fully do. We just get sophisticated enough to hide it, and we start making the exact same mistake about things that actually matter. It gets worse, not better, the more you learn, because every new fact you master is one more thing you'll forget that other people don't have. So how do you beat a glitch this deep, this old, this stubborn? Not by being smarter. Remember the tappers, dead certain and dead wrong. The one thing that actually works is almost insultingly simple, and almost nobody does it. You stop trusting that warm little feeling of, "This is obvious," because that feeling is the curse talking. Then you check, you ask, you hand the thing to one real person who doesn't already know, and you watch, closely, for exactly where they get lost. Feeling clear and being clear are two completely different experiences, and only one of them can be tested from the outside. So the next time you're explaining something and you catch that flash of, "How are they not getting this?" Stop. That flash is the tell. You're not hearing the taps, you're hearing the whole song, in full, the way you always do, and the person across from you never could. That's the curse of knowledge. If any of that rearranged something in your head, do me a favor and subscribe. Genuinely, a channel this small only gets to make the next one if you do. I'll see you there.